Yay, Wiimote screen.
Yep, Wiimote screen.
Wiimote screen.
Don't smack your teammates.
Don't do it. That would be bad.
I think Marcelo was the only one who followed this advice.
So welcome to Sonic 2006. Donkey Kong
This is
Country
looking
Returns.
very tribal
Yeah.
for Sonic 2006.
Sonic's been hitting some hard times lately.
He turned
Yep.
into a giant monkey
Yeah.
somehow.
Donkey Kong
And-
Country
And
Returns.
also make a better game somehow. In this hard-
The recent Sonic games have been alright.
I know, but it's better than Sonic 2006, isn't it?
That's
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
God, yeah.
That's a given, yeah.
Anyway, introductions. This is rather unorthodox for a Let's Play, but my name is Matt, where we're using our actual names, not screen names or anything.
'Cause we're
And
cool.
I'm Marcelo.
I am Greg.
I'm Jesse.
And we are watching the introduction to Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Yep. And, yeah, in this game we have tikis, not one Kremlin present.
Not a single Kremlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
That kind of, I don't know if I'd really call that heartbreaking.
it's unorthodox.
I,
It's different.
I
That's
used,
the second time we've used that word.
yeah.
Well,
Well, think about
using-
it this way. Diddy Kong Country didn't have Kremlins, it had Wizpig.
That's City Kong
That was-
Racing.
Racing.
And
Yeah,
that's not a country game, so that doesn't count.
I suppose that's true.
That's like saying the original Donkey Kong for the arcade way back in 1985. It's unorthodox because it doesn't have Kremlings.
They're done. Anyway.
Yeah, yes, I know. We look, all right. A word like unorthodox, that's what we call a what was it? A $5 word, and we have a whole bunch of money to throw around on our vocabulary, so may as well just spend it.
So Diddy and Donkey Kong just got robbed of all their bananas.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
not unusual.
Yeah, the Tiki's hypnotized and something's missing, Diddy.
You didn't like that. Gonna go get it back.
no.
Here's, I love him, Donkey Kong.
He gets just waking up from his nap.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What's all the ruckus?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Music's on the rock.
Gonna hypnotize Donkey Kong, that's bad.
Oh no.
He's
What
going
will
to
our hero
hypnotize
do?
superior character.
Is DK just too stupid to be
You
hypnotized?
know, I've asked
This-
myself that a couple times. It's
This reminds me of Futurama, actually. Remember with the floating brains?
oh right,
Yeah.
GM the greatest. So you'll be seeing this a lot in, over the course of this game. Waggle is a
Waggle.
thing. Yeah.
No waggle.
Waggling is it's
Definitely the
a
most popular control.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's a Wii game, so it has to incorporate Waggle in some way.
At this moment, I think Matt's the one controlling DK, I'm controlling Diddy.
Yep. The reason why he said he thinks is because this is actually a redo of the first recording. We did this live. We did the whole LP live, and we had technical difficulties. So now we're just doing the first recording, which is the first two worlds, and after that, it's all gonna be live again.
yeah.
Awesome.
Then we'll know who we are.
Yeah.
We tried
Right now we're
really
playing
hard.
with the wagon.
Yeah, you would not believe the hoops that we had to go through in order to try and recover the first recording for this LP. It was nuts.
And oops. Were they on fire?
Some of them were.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of them were ice cold.
See, I have no idea what these hoops were like, so
And some of them took like 5 hours.
Yeah. Just to bring up nothing.
Yeah.
We managed to record 4/5 of the whole thing, but
DK.
Yeah. At least we thought we lost more than that, but it was only the first one.
yeah.
Thankfully.
So,
Yeah.
coming back from the original Donkey Kong Country games are the Kong letters. Unlike the original Donkey Kong Country games, though, Kong letters spelling out Kong does not grant you a life. We will see what spelling out Kong does later.
Yeah, and as I had mentioned in the original recording of this, is that one thing that I had the most trouble with is just trying not to compare this game to the original Donkey Kong Country games.
Well, I don't think you were supposed to do that in the sense that, like, you were supposed to compare them.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you heard about this, but Retro Studios, the guys that made this game, they are also responsible for the Metroid Prime trilogy and
Yeah.
Mario Kart 9, and I think that's it. can't really remember anything else off the top of my head. They're making something else, but we don't know what it is. Anywho, Retro Studios, when they made this game, before they even started production, they played through all 3 original Donkey Kong Country games for the Super Nintendo. Like, top to bottom, back and forth.
Search.
Yeah, they wanted to make it as close to the original Donkey Kong countries as they could.
So they made every control waggle.
Well, like, when you're playing the Super Nintendo, don't you thrust around the controller while you're moving?
Oh yeah.
When you're a kid, you're like, go left, further.
Okay, so that's not just me.
Yeah, well, just like in Mario Kart, you know, if you lean to the side, you will turn better.
No, that's every racing game.
Oh yeah.
So,
And if you play Brawl, if you smack the controller to the side against your enemy, will you smack harder?
Yeah.
if you
Yes.
if you're using
Back.
the Wii controls, yeah, then yes, that is actually a thing. So they brought back this thing from Donkey Kong, the original Donkey Kong Country games, is if you did a roll and fell off a ledge, then you can double jump. Well, not really double jump, but you can,
You can
still,
air jump.
Yeah, you can air jump.
Someone is
Blowing.
alright, having fun with the blowing
Yeah, the waggle.
mechanic.
There's lots of waggle in this game. Like, holding a direction and then waggling will do something completely different, and it's actually really annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have.
Like,
Allowable.
Blowing is hold down and waggle. Ground pound is just normal waggle.
It's just waggle.
Yeah, what
waggle.
was it? The
Waggle.
was it the C button that
Waggle.
they didn't use at all?
Waggle.
Yeah.
I think.
Waggle.
Yeah.
C
That
button.
was, if they had made that like the roll,
Waggle?
up,
There's
Oh.
supposedly a hack you can do to change it, but doesn't that only work for like the single?
Yeah,
Like-
I don't know if I mentioned this.
Oh.
I don't know if I originally bring it up in one of the later recordings, but there is a hack out there that you can use with if you soft mod your Wii. There's a hack that you can put in that maps waggle to a button, but it only works on the sideways remote. It doesn't work with the Wiimote and nunchuck.
right?
So if you want to use the nunchuck, then you have to put up with waggle.
So if you were using just the one Wiimote, you then wouldn't waggle be easier because you're just having like the one, not both of them.
Yeah, not in my experience, because with the Wiimote and the nunchuck, with waggling, you can alternate, right? One goes down and the other goes up. But with the Wiimote, then you have to put your both wrists in the one motion, and I don't know, it just feels a bit more stiff.
Bonus stage.
Bonus stage. Lots of
Yeah,
this.
right. Back to the gameplay.
Yeah.
Well, at least we're talking about the game.
Yeah, and the mechanics.
Yeah, and their shitty controls.
Yeah. There we go. Good work. So you can tell that Matt was doing that one.
I'm putting in all the effort here.
Alright, so yeah.
At the time of this recording, Matt was the only one with experience in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had played through World 1?
Yeah,
was it?
I played through World 1 a couple times to practice for the LP. Just because
Yeah.
I want to show off what happens when you get all the Kong letters. And I guess this is spoilers, I suppose, but getting all the Kong letters.
Well, you said we're gonna see what happens, so you might as well save it.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Can't spoil.
Keep it a surprise.
Well, we got all the Kong letters for World 1-1, so.
Yeah,
And here's the thing that you're going to be seeing a whole lot in this game is secrets like that.
You gotta explore everything.
Everything.
ever.
And
If
now
you
the
want the arcade
DK
level.
roulette.
Yeah, the DK roulette is at the end of every level except the bosses. You want DK and then you want Waggle.
Only that happened 4 times throughout the LP.
Yeah, something. Oh my god, they'll see that for themselves later. It gets bad. It gets bad.
If only we had more of that.
Bananas.
Or lives.
So we perfected that level. That was pretty cool. Or you guys did. I wasn't in there.
Yeah.
That's
Was
probably.
it? Well, we'll see if they did 1 and then passed it on, or maybe they did 2.
I think
I'm
they,
sure we will find out very quickly.
I think they did 1 because that's Matt screwing around
Yeah,
while waiting.
I think that was because in the upper left-hand corner you see 3 dots. And one of the dots is for getting all the Kong letters, and the other is for getting all the puzzle pieces. And the third, we don't know what it's for yet.
Yet.
Not yet.
Did we ever figure it out?
Yes, we did.
Oh.
Did we?
I just forgot if we did.
Fair- I'm fairly
3 or 4 of
certain.
us did.
Some of us, yeah.
I'm Just eat. Shut up.
All right. Yeah,
Right
no,
now,
they
still
definitely traded
practicing
it
the
off.
waggle.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is me and Jesse here.
yeah, getting used to the controls.
Out of the two characters, I think Diddy is probably the best. Probably because he got the
You
jetpack.
Probably. Yeah.
Maybe.
You think?
I don't know. No. I mean, because they both have the same 2 lives.
No,
That's something new
this
for
is,
Donkey Kong Country.
yeah. This is Matt and Greg.
Are you sure?
Oh, is it?
Is
Yeah.
it Matt?
Yeah, remember? Because you have a ton of trouble getting up. Anyway, spoilers. You'll see.
Okay.
Tons of
Yo.
spoilers.
You'll realize that it's you.
And
I
I
think
tell you
it's-
not to crush that, and then you crush it.
Right. Yes.
And then we're like, how can we get up there?
Oh, wait a minute. Is this where?
Wait, is this where it could happen?
I'm suddenly having this inspiration. Maybe there's this way we can abuse the physics to this game. If we manage to pull this off, it'll be a new speedrun technique. Oops. It'll be a new speedrun technique. We're gonna need a name for it. Oh, we can't just restart the level.
Maybe.
Nearly.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
very nearly got it that time.
I believe this is it.
I don't think we actually get it. Oh yes, there it is.
Yeah, we did. This I christened the Cecilia, where Diddy Kong jumps off Donkey Kong's back, and then I mess it up, and we are unable to do it again. I remember that one. But
Celia
yep,
fails us.
the Cecilia, named after the
No,
cute
no,
to-go-
don't say. Just leave it as a mystery. Just call it the Cecilia.
Well,
Sure.
too late. Or you could beep that out.
Diddy can fire off his back, which is kind of cool.
I think that would be even better. It would be like named after the.
So
Cecilia's
what
failing
happens
us.
here? The way to use it is just to get on the back and then release it at the apex of the jump, and that sort of seems to help.
Yeah, that gives you like an extra couple pixels of jump height. And as you saw, it worked one time.
Yeah. And we
Yeah, we
managed
just.
to get it to work later on, I guess.
Yeah.
Ish.
If I remember correctly, we just kind of beeline for the end of this level because I didn't want to get 99%. I wanted.
Eli, maybe.
The thing is, like with this game at least, is it's more forgiving if you miss something. If you get the puzzle piece, it stays with you. If you miss one, you can just replay the level and get it.
That's
The only
Yeah.
difference is Kong. Kong, you need to get in one go.
Yes. If you get a puzzle piece and you get like a checkpoint, then you keep that puzzle piece. But this does not apply to the Kong letters.
There's a lot of collectibles in this game too. We have bananas, you have banana coins, you have Kong, you have puzzle pieces,
You have lives. Could
loons.
have used more lives.
Yeah. We
Sometimes.
didn't do so much collecting on the lives.
Yeah.
Kind of
We were kind of manly men in that
wasting
regard.
them.
You buy lives and then you. Anyway, we'll get to that when we actually reach it.
And one of the things we learned is that if you're playing co-op and one of the players gets inside a cannon, he zooms into it after a few seconds, so you don't break the flow of the game, which is kind of nice.
This applies if you're off the screen too. If the camera focuses on one character and the other character goes off the screen, then the other character
The first death of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh well, I had the barrel in my hand, so no big deal.
Yeah. And then I immediately jump into a piranha plant.
this, yes,
And I
piranha plants, piranha pedis.
like how I get the heart, then just
Yeah,
stand
you
in
just-
front of the plant,
Oh man.
and then die again.
And then we learned that to get closer in the barrel, you must waggle.
Yep.
Waggle everything.
I don't know how we figured that out.
I don't know, it couldn't be any other control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it couldn't be control stick or D-pad to just
Yeah,
aim
it-
yourself towards the guy.
Waggle. All hail the waggle.
We should use more waggle.
That's just a fun word to say.
You know what this game needs more of?
What's that?
Not waggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has quite a bit of waggle.
Yeah.
One of the nice things about this game too is that, at least I liked it from a casual perspective, is that you have 2 hits instead of 1.
Yeah.
There's a lot less DK barrels to compensate, but it's still nice if you're in the heat of the moment and you get hit, you don't immediately go and die.
That's very true. In single player, you have 2 hits if you're still Donkey Kong, and if you have Diddy Kong, then you have both his hit points too. So you have a total of 4 hits. If you take
You
two, though, then you lose Diddy.
Because you said that this game was designed just for a single player using Donkey Kong, right?
That's,
the level.
Yeah, that's correct. This entire game, you'll notice this later. This entire game is designed so that Donkey Kong can beat it by himself. Son of
Even though Diddy's jetpack is extremely useful.
a- Diddy is overpowered. That's one way to put it.
Diddy, best Kong.
And I am messing it up horribly.
You must reach higher, Diddy.
No,
Watch-
Diddy.
yeah, I was about to say, watch me die on this, and I did. So I think that's like 3 lives.
Oh,
So
that's where we figure out that Waggle works.
And then the timer.
Oh, do I
So
die?
All
At
again.
this point, we didn't think we thought you wouldn't, we thought you would die if the timer ran out. So
Yeah.
that's why I went back down the grass to see if he could get it back. So.
One thing I like about this game is that the graphics are very pretty.
Oh yeah, this is a really good-looking game. I think I say it a lot of times in the later episodes as well. Oh,
You don't waggle for that. No waggle
There was
involved there.
especially there was one type of level. I think it might be either the next one or the one after that.
Oh
It's
right,
coming
yeah,
up
yeah,
shortly.
yeah. Let's not spoil the surprise on that.
Yeah.
Wait, what level? I don't even remember.
Yeah, you'll know it when you see it.
Yeah.
and we
Right.
replay King of Kling to get the missing stuff.
Yeah, there was
Oh,
a,
right, Kong letters.
Yeah, well, and the puzzle pieces. Good effort on that one, everyone.
Well, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure this is me as Donkey Kong again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
and that may or may not still be me on Diddy. I think it is.
I think that's you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Matt told me don't break that.
Okay, now you can break that.
Yeah.
You can smash it to your heart's content.
Yeah, he
Except I
doesn't
do not.
chooses not to.
I'm pacifist Diddy Kong.
He's a gentleman. Yeah.
He's got a sprain, and we do a lot of this in the LP. We keep stealing each other's hearts.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't mean to. Not all the time.
It's just automatic. It's just like, you must pick up the shiny thing. And then you'll realize only a split second too later, oh, it was a heart. Sorry. Not a very good remake.
Sometimes there's not much you can do because you're waggling to like break something and a heart pops out, but you're still waggling.
Sometimes there's not much you can do because you're too focused on waggle. You have to waggle.
Waggle's
big
really
commitment.
sensitive too.
It is really sensitive.
Yeah, it just kind of kept on going.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what
You
happened.
walked into the back of that bird.
No, I like walked
just like,
in
I must touch it.
twice. I didn't even try to jump on it.
and another nice thing is that in this game, compared to the others, is that if you do die, you don't have to wait for a DK barrel. You can just use one of your lives and get straight back into it.
Yeah, that's only applies to 2-player, unfortunately.
Also,
Yeah, and you might have noticed there, but throwing the DK barrel also healed Donkey Kong.
It heals both the characters.
Really?
By one HP, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
well,
Yes,
you can't be there.
if you have.
And Diddy falls down.
Anyway,
The bonus stages in this game are pretty easy too. It's not like DK.
Oh.
It's not like the original Donkey Kong Country where you had like mazes and stuff. It's all just bounce and gut stuff.
Yeah.
sometimes they can get pretty tight on time, but they're all basically the same idea, and yeah, they're fairly easy.
Yeah. I don't know. I missed the one from the original Donkey Kong Country, the jump on Claptrap, receive bananas.
Oh yeah.
There's one like that we failed at miserably later on. Anyway, with the crabs.
Oh right.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was the only one of that kind, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think.
I didn't see any other kill the enemy type bonuses.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
And we don't see any like spell out the word type puzzles. Like
Oh yeah, showing off that barrels can kill piranha plants.
ah yes.
Nothing
Yeah.
else can, so.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't remember right now. Was Rambi the only, like, mount?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we discussed that later actually.
Okay.
I remember that.
No crackers or whatever his name was. No Spidey.
No spoilers.
Espresso's the best.
That's up for debate.
No.
I liked who
Just
was
no.
it? What was-
And guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ungard. Ungard was pretty good. He was pretty
The
good.
swordfish. Yeah.
All the urchins, they had no chance.
He didn't like octopuses though. Octopi.
Yeah.
I
Croctopus
don't remember
Chase.
that.
That was a horrible level.
There is no bad Ungard level.
Croctopus Chase. I hated that. That level scared me as a child.
Oh, you were a
Did it
child.
traumatize you?
What?
You were a child.
Yeah, it was.
Did it traumatize you terribly?
A bit.
Man, looking at this, just at this image right here, Donkey Kong has freakishly small legs.
He
He's
does.
a gorilla. Gorilla monkeys, you know. You have big
Is
arms.
Is that normal for monkeys? For gorillas?
Donkey Kong.
Is that normal
It is
for?
for Donkey Kong.
I'm pretty sure it's normal for Donkey Kongs, but is it normal for gorillas?
I guess. I mean, they based them off of
In
monkeys.
proportion to their arms, yeah.
Also, I bet DK can like curl and bench something ridiculous, but he can't squat for shit.
Yeah, that is a pretty safe bet. I cannot grab onto that grass for the life of me.
You hold a button.
I know. But I just don't.
This climbing mechanic wasn't in the originals, was it?
No.
No. And he grab the green weeds.
Well, they had vines.
Yeah, vines, but that was about it.
And we do see vines later, so
Come on, Michael. Yes.
smack that shit and get
love Waggle.
random prizes.
I love Waggle.
And that's all Kong and all puzzle pieces.
All right.
There you go. And it was cherries.
You found out the picture.
Yeah, we. All right. Oh, God damn it.
At this point.